Hey y'all. Hello everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Makeup Monday. And I'm here. I put up like a couple of lights that I found. Um I mean, I think they're working, but um I just I just wanted to see if I could get a little bit more light on my sides, cuz really I just had the one light, and so we'll see. We'll see how this looks. Anyway, hi. Uh, this is too loud for me. There. Um, what was I saying? Oh, right. So today on Makeup Monday, I'm gonna put on some makeup, and I want to talk to you all about this game that I've been playing for a while, the Apollo Justice Ace Attorney trilogy. I have been playing the first game in the series for like I don't know, like a week or so, a couple of weeks maybe. I don't know. Steam can probably tell me. Uh, I got the game and started playing it like a couple of weeks ago. It was a couple of weeks ago. So anyway, a couple of weeks ago I got this game. I've always liked the Phoenix Wright games, and I didn't realize that there was like actual like lore to it. I never really paid that close of attention. I have actually a game on my iPad that is the Phoenix Wright games. So like that's and it's actually included in this trilogy that I own. So I can just play it on my I can play it here. So that's better. But I'm just learning a lot about Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and like what his deal is. But I'm also jumping in at like the middle of the story. So like I know who Phoenix Wright is. Like cuz I played the game before. So I know it's like, he's a defense attorney, and I know that the court system, the justice system there is I don't actually know, but I believe it's more based in the Japanese uh, justice system, but which is not the same as ours. But also it's a video game, and so there's a lot of just like gaming type of rules, right? So you're gonna see like, things that are more like points based and stuff like that. And like, three, like you get a certain number of answers wrong, and then you have to, like, you get a guilty verdict. Like that's, I don't know. I don't think it works like that. But, in this game, that is how it works. So that is like that's how we deal with it. But I wanted to like get you caught up, because I'm going to play it after I put on this makeup. So, at the beginning of the game, we have Apollo. His name is Apollo Justice, this young man named Apollo Justice. He is 24 years old, and it is his first case. And it is the murder of some guy named Sadi. Or Shadi is his name. Shadi, maybe. So, Shadi is killed during a game of poker. It's and the person who is accused of the crime is Phoenix Wright, who is 33 years old, and he used to be a like a celebrated defense attorney. But 7 years before that, he was accused of falsifying evidence to get his client off. And he gave up his like attorney badge, which gives him the, I don't know, the right to practice law, or the license to practice law. He gives that up and retires from that, and he adopts a little girl named Trucy. And Trucy's father is known as Zach Gramery. And Zach Gramery is a he's like a, well, he's a really, he was a really famous and well-known magician, and he like disappeared, right? And when he disappeared, Trucy was left alone, and so Phoenix became her dad and raised her and supported her in her career as a magician, because she's a magician like her father, and like her father's mentor, and her father's, the head of her father's troupe, known as like the troupe Gramery, which is headed by a man named Magnifique Gramery. Everyone takes a different name. So there's Zach Gramery, and Valent, and there's some lady, because I haven't gotten to that part yet. I don't know that part yet. There's a lady that's often with them. And then, yeah. So we have, that's Trucy's, like, family. But none of them, I guess, are going to take care of her. Phoenix is. So Phoenix is accused of murdering this guy, Shaddy, in a poker game. He obviously didn't do it. That's not the important part. He didn't do it. He's found not guilty. But in the he did actually end up getting fired from his job, because the actual killer was like was his boss, and so he lost his job. But he was offered a new job to work for Phoenix Wright. Now, Phoenix Wright does not have a license to practice law, and does not practice law, but, you know, he's a very smart defense attorney, and he gets cases for Apollo. Their first case is like 3 cases. The first case is a murder of a doctor who through malpractice was going to, you know, like, cause the demise of his patient. It was very upsetting. The family's very upset. Everything's bad. Oh, no, we're not done yet. What was I thinking? So we have, and then we have a missing noodle cart. And then we have Phoenix Wright was hit by a car in a hit and run. The only important person that we run into in this crime is well, a couple of people. The detective, Detective Emma Sky, who apparently was a good friend of Phoenix Wright's as a teen sleuth or whatever. Um, and but she's a detective for the police department now. Then we have the prosecutor. His name is um, his last name is Gavin, and he's a prosecutor, and he's a rock star. He has a really popular band. His name's Clavier, and he has like this like German like accent, and like puts in little German little words into many of his sentences, to not let us forget um, that he is European and German and a rock star. Everyone, has a character. That's the fun thing about this game. So we have rock star Clavier Gavin, and we have Emma Sky, and we have Trucy, who is 15 years old at this point. We find the murderer, and our client gets off, and then we move on to the serenade, turnabout serenade. Trying to see, we don't actually meet anyone new in that one, and I think that's the one I played last week, the episode that I played last week. So we know about um uh we do meet Valant Grammary, who is a Trucy calls him her uncle, and he worked with Zach Grammary, her father. Um and the client in this case is a young woman who's accused of poisoning her father, but it turns out she did not poison her father, and that she was an art forger. Like she did that because her it made her dad like a lot of money, and she wanted to please her dad, and she didn't really totally understand that what she was doing was like bad or illegal or anything. And then it turned out that that it wasn't just pieces of art that she could duplicate. She could also do it with sorry brain, with like writings, fingerprints, pieces of evidence is what I'm saying. She can mimic evidence, and so that's like a little so then she describes a piece of evidence that she had made, which was the picture, which was a page in the diary of Magnifique Grammary. And the person who had been accused of murdering Magnifique Grammary was none other than Zach Grammary. And we see and now we are in a flashback called the 7 years ago trial. And here is a very, very big thing that we just found that we just found out. And that is that Zach Grammary is a stage name. It's a stage name. And his real name is Shadi. So that guy that At the very beginning, at the very top of the game, the guy that Phoenix was accused of murdering was Trucy's biological father. Like, that was her dad. And I feel like she knew that, but like no one is telling Apollo anything. Like, it's almost kind of funny that they're like, well, you'll find out when you find out. It's cool. It's like, it to me it feels just bananas. Like, why would you just Yeah. So they're all trying to so right now we're in a flashback in the game. I'm gonna do some makeup. And then we're gonna find out what happened. But like, I didn't realize that there was like so much lore and story in um Phoenix Wright. You know, I just like I that is not a thing that ever occurred to me in a million years, that that would be a thing. That is just like, yeah, but like I mean, like, I love courtroom drama. um I think courtroom dramas are just the best and the funnest, and I think that a good one, they and I'm talking about like courtroom episodes as well here. I think a good one, it adds to the world building. Um, Star Trek, courtroom. I love the courtroom episodes because those things add they add to the like general opinion of Starfleet. Um, add Asper Aspera, the episode of Star Trek: Strange New Worlds that dealt with the general opinion of augments in and Illyrians, and refugees and all that stuff. And that adds to who the Federation is as a whole and what they care about, like your laws and the people that you protect with those laws. They say a lot about who you like, what your society is, when you see who is protected. And so it's like, so I'm always a big fan of, you know, courtroom episodes. Courtroom episodes of most shows, and movies. Now, I will say, um, that a lot of courtroom TV shows and episode, like, if we're talking about reality based ones that like take place in like the now times, then yeah, I don't call those like reality based. Oh no, it fell apart. I don't know how that happened. Maybe I dropped it. Can I open it? Uh-oh. Did I break my blush? This is my favorite one. Dang it. I don't know what I did. Girl, darn it. Come on. There it is. That's so weird, y'all. I don't even know what I did. You know what's nice about makeup is that you have... I snapped it shut. That's funny. After I opened it. You end up having like all sorts of tools just around. And you're like, oh, I need something sharp and flat. And you just are like, oh yeah, I have this. So, just gonna... What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're gonna... Just trying to decide where we want the blood to show. And I mean the blood in my cheeks, y'all. Just put a little. Yeah. All right. That's good. Okay. And now blend it out. Blend it out. So I like courtroom dramas. I've always liked them since I was a kid. But um, I think that those types of shows are like high fantasy. Same way as Game of Thrones. The reality ones, because most of the time, um, uh, you know however justice is doled out in our current systems, we don't. It's hard to say um, how how much justice is actually happening, right? So, um, I like this game because there's like specific rules and ways to win. Um, Now, I know that sounds strange when I say I like that because it's different than our justice system, but I mean, the justice system currently that I live under, where I am located, there are set rules, they, but there's like more than one set of rules, right? There's like rules for me, and then there's rules for other people. So I get told that if I follow the rules, then, you know, nothing bad will happen, right? Nothing bad will happen. Um, and if something bad happens, that's because I deserved it and did something, bad. So I like these kind of shows because there's or these in video games because there's set rules, and generally speaking the narrative takes me to a conclusion that only the bad guys only bad guys go to jail. Innocent people are not locked away, and I kind of like that. So I started skipping a lot of like propaganda. Last few years just kind of left a sour taste. All right, now let's do eyes really fast, and then I'm actually really excited to find out like what the heck happened here in this game. I mean, so we need a pencil. Do we want a dramatic? Something dramatic? I mean, this is already dramatic, so let's just. I'm just gonna do this. I have an idea. Something real simple. Okay. Just a really simple black line at the base of the lash. And then at my lash line here, or waterline here, just at the corner. And then that's at that. Then I take my little stampy stamps. This is for the right side. And I just go boop. See? Just gives it a little because I like it. I don't have much of a care of if this is the left side. I don't have much of a care if it's particularly in style to have this extra, but I like it. All right, so oh, whoops, one last thing. Where are I'm looking for my highlight. Might just use something else, I guess. Just stuck using my finger. Okay, let's just... There. There. Now, I'm gonna do this. And then we'll do lips. Lips, though, are gonna be real easy. And that's one. Eyes are done. And now I take my favorite burgundy Wet n Wild. Line it. Okay. Okay. I lied. Sorry. Wasn't there music supposed to be playing? When did the music go away? Oh, it's because I forgot to loop it. Okay. Okay. That's it. We done did it. Let's play a game. I think it's super funny that I was like, yeah, let's play a game. turn off this music that was playing. But I like this. Last week I did pink. I really like this blue. It's real pretty. Okay, let's turn off the music. Let's get to the game. Look, it's a little tiny me. Hi. Okay. Oopsie. Good. Just checking. Let's like to check, make sure. Okay. Seven years ago. So this is the trial where Phoenix Wright loses his license to practice law. So I guess lore-wise, this is very important. To like what's happening. Oh, it looks like I had people and then I lost people. Well, I hope people show back up. It's funny, like, oop, I have no data for that. No data. Okay, let's play this game. Okay. So, this is Zach Grammary. Oh, Hmm. So this is Clavier Gavin in the past. He has long hair now, and I think his shirt is a little different. But I think he still wears that necklace and has the same ring and earring and sunglasses. Hmm. I believe he has a mustache now. Hmm. To the blue. So it's exactly the same, but it just says Volant. Mm. So dramatic. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh my gosh. Like, this is so obvious. He shot the clown and took the gun with him. Quite important. Mm-mm. Oh, go to hell. All right. Who shot what? $11.20, which is... Hold on. Let's look at something really quick. So... He says 11:05 to... Like, if we just look at it. This tells him Zach to come at 11:05. And it tells Valance to come at 11:20. Okay. Quite clear. 11:10. He's a rock star. He likes to remind everyone he is. Ooh. Catty. Catty. I'm confused. Okay, so it's still full? Such conjecture. Such conjecture. And they're just like, oh, okay, well, I mean, I guess that makes sense. I just... Y'all, I know this is fiction, but like... That doesn't prove anything. Again, that doesn't prove anything. All that means is that the IV stopped. That doesn't mean... Like, that doesn't... Yeah. That's circumstantial evidence. That's not science. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Drama. What? Hmm. Yeah, it's not yellow, it's green. I love it when people get caught out in a lie. It's so delightful. Oh, because it's blue. Because it's a blue thing. And then so the medicine is yellow. It just looks green in the bag. It's blue. Mm-hmm. Let me see the bunnies and the bird. Ah. He'd seen it before. I mean, yeah. Very exciting. Oh, I'm supposed to say like and subscribe. I always forget to say it, but I'm saying it. We can. Ah! That. That's smart, I guess. Ah. Kazag! Okay, so we're almost to the end of this. I'm feeling nervous because I know what the conclusion of this is going. The conclusion of this case is that Phoenix Wright is about to give up his license. Zach Gramarye is going to disappear and only show up to have been murdered in a poker game by prosecutor Gavin's brother. It's bananas. Yeah. No. Oh no. Heh 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 heh. Yeah, okay. Tonight's IV is in. Maybe the last. I leave the rest to them. The first should come soon. The journal may end here. It may go on, but not long. That depends on his hand. All that is left is mine to lay down his pen. Lay down this pen. Okay, cool. This journal may end here, or it may go on, but not long. It depends on this hand. Oh, fair. I mean, as again, these are all conjectures, and it seems insane that they're able to like actually have a court case on this. But like, I mean, that's interesting, right? Now, now we have the notebook page. But here's the thing, y'all. And I just spoiler alert. We already know that this notebook page is fake, and it was created by that young lady in the previous trial, in the turnabout succession, which was the last trial that we had, because she's a forger, a forge person, a forger. Yeah, y'all. Okay. I don't want to do this because I know the future. Like the game, since we're in a thing in the past, like, I know what's going to happen, and I don't, I feel bad. I don't want him to do it, but it's part of the story. He shows this fabricated piece of evidence. And obviously Phoenix was set up. Someone gave the piece of of evidence to Trucy. She's a little girl. So, like, we have little Trucy. She is 8 years old. Someone gave her that piece of paper. And then she was like, here you go, because you're my daddy's lawyer, so I'm going to help you. And then he took this mysteriously received piece of paper that says, yeah. So we're gonna show it, but I feel bad. I don't think that the tearing is going to match. I think that's how they're going to find out that it's not. It's a forgery. Alick, I don't believe it. But it's not. Yeah. Oh, there's a really long trial coming up after this. That's all in the past. How fun. Yeah, see, they set him up. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So this is the guy who um, died in the last trial. He was poisoned. Yeah. I'm supposed to say like and subscribe. She's the one who gave it to Phoenix. And she calls Phoenix old boy. She eventually calls him daddy, but she calls him old boy right now. Yep. Okay, that's bullshit. You can't, like, he's always like, ugh. All conjecture. Who did the, yeah, so he was, yeah. And the hot tip probably came from his big brother, who's also a defense attorney, and is the one who murdered Zach Gramery in the end, like 7 years later. Mm. Mm. Chicanery. Nonsense. Oh, man. Mm-hmm. And he did. He remembered him. Bye-bye. Shadi Engamar is his name. And he disappeared for 7 years, and Phoenix had to adopt his daughter. Too late. Yeah. We did see him again, though. But not for 7 years. No verdict was declared. Can't you declare a verdict in absentia? I guess not in this one. He absolutely exists. That's how it happened. The trial of the magician Zach Gramery vanished along with him for all eternity. Okay. Alright. Do you want me to keep going? One in the chat if you want me to keep going. I don't know what if numbers are supposed to mean things. I'm not very good at this, so if you want me to keep going, save twice, then put a 1 in the chat and let me know if that's what you want. If not, then I don't know. Okay, no one's saying anything in the chat. Just have people watching. Anyone in the Twitch? No, because we're live on Twitch. We're live on YouTube. I mean, why not? You know I can't get away from it. The trial 7 years ago was the beginning of it all. Okay. Okay. Because he, yeah, 100% abandoned his little daughter. Ooh, what's this? This is different. Okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. I will think of this as a game. Thanks for the help. Okay. This is Thanks, Phoenix. So this is what Phoenix looks like now, because he doesn't wear suits, he wears sweats, and he works as a piano player, but he does not play the piano. Ha! I love time travel. Sorry. I love it! Okay. Before it became Write Anything Offices. Write and Company Anything Right. Instead of old boy, instead of young man, it's old boy. It's... he doesn't come back. Aww. Now we can't remember the name of the movie again. he's only 15 in this one. And Christoph Gavin, yeah, he was guilty of murdering Shoddy Smith, or Shoddy Engemar, who is her dad. But yeah, okay, good to know. Yeah. Hmm. Thalassa? Okay. That's nice. Because I'm not real. Perfect defense. Wham. Where is Shadi Enigmar? Enigmar. It's Enigmar. Because it's like Enigma, but Enigmar. But he did get away. I mean, I guess not. Ah! Zoink! Aww. Uh-oh. It's an ashtray. Well, your kid's a magician now. I think it was Mr. Hat, personally. That's just my opinion. We'll see if that's true. Oh. Cyclops. I should have known. My Magatama, one of the my most prized possessions. Okay, cool. Okay. Obviously. And it was the amazing Mr. Hat, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Oh, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. We're gonna play to the end of this section, and then I gotta eat. Goes down into lobby 1. Okay. Oh, shoot. I did not mean to do that. But this is where I'm supposed to go. But, like, I didn't mean to do that. What we're doing is saving. Because, like I said, this was it. Thanks so much for joining me. It doesn't look like anyone's with me right now, but it was nice while the folks that were here were here. So let's do it, y'all. Hold on, I'm just looking at these. Oh, look. Medium. High. I like low. This is so, like, when I do the autoplay, it doesn't go so fast. It goes, like, 3 seconds, I guess. But we're done. So, let's save. Always good to save on your way out. And I'm gonna do my thing. I'm back. Oh, we have to play that music, don't we? Go ahead and play the music. So this is my makeup look. It's real pretty. I'm a huge fan of it. I had a lot of fun hanging out with y'all, talking about courts and cases and things like that. So let's... Oh, whoops. No. Wrong music. Sorry. This is the music that's supposed... I'm trying to like this new soundboard, this like thing I've been downloaded. I'm just not so sure about it. Okay. So like, I'm digging this blue though. I think it's really pretty. Boop. Now, We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Oopsie. Oh, I forgot to talk. Thank you for joining us. Makeup Monday is a Calling Up Justice production. I'm your host, Maiamama. If you want more information on me, check out my links in the chat. You can find those links in the show notes on YouTube. Such a loud song. Sorry. I had to turn it down, and now it accidentally started all over again. I'm going to figure out how to do this. So anyway, like what I was saying, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Maiamama. Check out my link in the chat on the Twitch, and thank you for liking and subscribing. It actually does matter and means something, and I truly appreciate it. Makeup Monday is a Calling Up Justice production. Special thanks to executive producer Claudia Alick. For more information, check out the link tree. That's linktree/Calling Up Justice. And if you'd like to get involved in the Calling Up Justice community, please check out this link in the chat to join us. Don't forget that Accessible Virtual Pride is coming up in just a couple of weeks, and we are here for it. All right, I did the thing. Okay, I love you. Bye.